morning. Hi. It's that's right. It's Monday morning. Hi. I'm recovered from my dental surgery, more or less recovered. I still have a gaping hole in my gum, obviously, but feeling much better. So I will be continuing on with my romance reads. So I need to finish my How to Save a Princess, and then I am going to read, what is it? Something to Talk About by Meryl Wilsner. I'm gonna do that one. How to Save a Princess so far I'm actually enjoying, but I have not picked it up in days, and so I'm kind of like, no idea what's happening. Love that. So I need to get on with that, and then I would like to finish The Dark Wife maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but I'm only 25% into it, so we will definitely see what happens. And then I'm reading an arc that has nothing to do with romance reads, so this is kind of my goal, my plan. Anything I had planned last week kind of just went out the window just because of obvious things, and then my partner came over, so I wasn't able to like film other things that I wanted to film. That's okay. That's okay. We keep going, right? We figure things out. Hopefully by the end of the week I will have enough recommendations for me to make a sapphic romance reads recommendation video for people who don't read romance, or from someone who doesn't read romance, from an aromantic person who doesn't really like romance that much. Yeah, so we'll see. I am getting some stuff in the mail too this week that I'm kind of excited about. I'm getting this is just like very adult stuff for me to get, but I have an issue where, and it's not a big deal, to be clear, I'm not mad about it, I don't care. The cats in this house really want to check for poison when it comes to Cotter's food, and by that I mean they scratch into the bags and like eat the food, which it's the same food as their brothers, their brother Watson and their sister Karma, the dogs. It's the same exact food, so you know, I get it, they know what it smells like, they know all of that, but so I have a rolling container coming that holds like total 30 pounds of dog food, which is 2 bags worth of dog food that I get. I get the 15-pound bags because Cotter does not need a whole lot of dog food because she's small. So that's going to be really nice, and it has a scoop, which will be nice to put in. Like, I have a thing that I use to pour her dog food, but this way it'll be easier to put the food in that thing, and then the rolling cart will be easier to fill than whatever I'm doing now. So that'll be really nice. And then I have more like clippies for my crochet stuff coming. And what else? Oh, I'm finally caving and getting the carnation breakfast drinks that are pre-mixed, just so that I have them in my room, because like if I get hungry for them, they're right there. So that's, you know. The other things are just like travel dog food bowls for Cotter, so it comes with 2 and they pop up, and so I will just like fill those 2 things with dog food and pack them when I go anywhere, because that will just make my life a lot easier to just have them packed and sealed, pre-made. I just have to pop the lid off, and then Cotter has food. And then whiteboard markers, so because that's who I am as a person. I did do something to my neck, so anytime I like turn it slightly it makes my head hurt, which is fucking horrifying. I am also looking to get, I would really like to get to 700 on here by the end of the month, just because, the end of August, to be clear, because I think this is going to post in September. I'm at 687 at the moment, and I would just really like to get to 700, because then I'm going to be so close to 1,000. Am I close to the view hours? No, but like, I think getting to 1,000 would be cool. I know, so I very much change between like, do I want to be monetized, do I not want to be monetized, who fucking knows, I don't, clearly. But after paying $60 to get a tooth ripped out, I'm like, Making some money on that Kindle recommendations video that just keeps getting views would be nice. But yeah, that's it. I've got to finish this Google Cloud training. I really was supposed to finish it last week, but obviously didn't, so I am going to get to work, start doing some stuff. I hope you guys are having a great day. I will check back in later, either later today or tomorrow. Hopefully I remember. Ugh, my head itches. Alright, I gotta go. Okay, thanks, bye.
Start your computations. Go!
Hello and good morning. This is a weird angle, and I know that, but it's because I'm going to be brushing out my hair. I did not update Wednesday or Thursday? No, Tuesday or Thursday. I was right. It's Thursday today. No, Tuesday or Wednesday. Wow, I just woke up. Yeah, I did not update. So hi, here I am, causing chaos. I'll open this in case my dog wants to come in. Didn't update, and hi baby, you're fine. And it's because I was busy. So that's really my only excuse. I was busy. I was doing a lot of cleaning and I had filmed it, but I had put together this food container thing because the cats and I was really to poison check for Cotter's food, which is very kind of them to make sure that there's no poison in Cotter's food. However, I've been purchasing her food for a while and there has never been any poison. So, you know, a little bit of an unnecessary precaution, right? I finished my romance reads. And I am going to talk about this probably in a sit-down video when I do give my romance recommendations. But I finished them. What was the last ones I read? I read A Perfect Rhythm by Jay, and the ace representation in that was beautiful, especially because there was a sex scene, and at the beginning of the chapter, the author gave a content warning for the sex scene and was like, just skip this chapter. You can just skip this chapter because it's literally just a sex scene. That was so nice. I really appreciated that. So I really like Jay. My friend Alicia had said that Jay was one of her favorite authors, and I get it now. Especially just that representation was really solid. I read a book by Lee Winters, and it was an age gap book about a newspaper, a fashion paper, both. I read that, and what was that called? Breaking Truth? And my friend Landon had recommended that one. It was pretty good. It was very The Devil Wears Prada, but make it gay. I realized that the thing that I don't like about romance is that it is almost always in a contemporary setting rather than fantasy romance. Fantasy romance is commonly, the ones that I read, fantasy romance feels like it's commonly in YA. And I learned, what I don't like about smut is YA smut. I was telling Bella that, and she was like, oh good, that means you're not a creep. Which made me laugh, but I do know that a lot of adults, and if you're in your 20s, even if it's on the early end, you're an adult. A lot of adults like the smut in young adult. And I think that it's because of the metaphor and simile and whatever style writing. That is specifically why I don't like it. Just say it like it is. Call body parts what they are. Sarah Jessica Meyer. It's just not for me, you know? And I'm good with that, personally. I don't have grievance with the fact that it's not for me. I'm not annoyed. It just isn't my thing. Also, they never discuss consent very much. in young adult fantasy, or in young adult romance in general, they don't seem like they discuss consent that much. And, like, did I as a teenager? No. But if they did in the books, I probably would have done a better job of it. Like, especially, that's my grievance with that. Like, more consent. And that's why I really liked Katie Roberts' books, which I read last week. I liked that it was consensual, and, like, the boundaries were very explicit and clear. And I will be continuing to read these books. I might even buy them. Which is a little bit wild, because those are pretty much just smut. And some people would refer to those books as, like, I guess problematic, just because the first, Desperate Measures is a CNC. I'm not explaining what that is on my YouTube channel, because I feel like if I do, they will definitely not ever let me get monetized. Some people might consider CNC, problematic, but the way that it's written in that book is very clear, and the boundaries are very clear. I haven't finished it, so, you know, something could definitely go awry in the next little bit, but from what I've read, it's incredibly well done. Most people do not write that well. So yeah, I guess, like, my big thing with romance, where I'm at with it, is that, like, everyone needs therapy. Everyone would be better off with therapy. I oftentimes do not like the love interests, or many of the side characters. I find them annoying. And smut isn't bad, but as someone who identifies on the ACE scale, it's not always for me. And I think that's okay, right? So, what else have I read in the interim, though? I finished, what did I read yesterday and today? I read the 2 Silvia Moreno Garcia books, The Beautiful Ones and The Gods of Jade and Shadow. And they were pretty good. Gods of Jade and Shadow was not my favorite. I think it is Silvia Moreno's debut book. I could be wrong. I'm not in a place to fact check that right now. It was not my favorite. I do like Sylvia's writing. This was just not something that I personally enjoyed that much. And The Beautiful Ones was really fun. I did not expect to like it as much as I did. It had the way they used magic was kind of what I was expecting for that Great Gatsby retelling, and then was disappointed. What if I was cut off this whole time? What then? And then I've read The Tyrant's Tomb by Rick Riordan. That's done. That's been read. I finished that last night. And today I am going to read Project Hail Mary and I think Library of the Dead. Not I think. I'm going to read the Library of the Dead. So, I did a good deed on Tuesday. Yeah, I did a good deed and like took my... I own a Jeep, Liberty, which is one of the larger Jeeps. Not like one of those Wranglers, but for a non-Wrangler, it is one of the larger Jeeps. And my friend, who's also my coworker, messaged me and was like, hey, we bought this chair and it doesn't fit in either of our cars. Do you mind coming and getting it? And it wasn't very far. It was an easy drive. And when it comes to shoving things in my Jeep, that was probably one of the easier ones. I didn't have to lay the seats down and I could see out my rear view mirror, which I can't always when we're doing stuff. So that was a nice change of pace, if you will. I lost my train of thought. Alright, goodbye train of thought. Have a good day. Oh, they sent me an Audible gift card, which was so nice. Because he was asking me these like questions like, do you prefer physical books or ebooks? And I was like, probably ebooks, but honestly audiobooks over everything. He's like, oh cool, where do you listen to audiobooks? And I was like, oh, Audible and Libro FM and the library. He's like, oh, which one do you prefer? I was like, Audible. And I prefer Audible over Libro because of my ability to listen to it on my desktop. Libro FM requires that I download the files as MP3s, which is fine in most instances, but I don't have a decent audio player other than VLC on my desktop. And VLC, when you speed it up, I don't like the way that it sounds. It doesn't adjust well. So if Libro had a desktop app, then it would, I think I would cancel Audible, actually. I think at that point I would cancel Audible. But they don't, so I haven't. And that's why Audible's my preferred one. Because they both go up to 3.5 times speed listening. So yeah. Also, side note, if you guys, this is such a long update. It's to make up for the 2 days though. If you guys have seen the TikTok and hopefully editing me, Hi, so basically this is an overview of the Notion board. Right now it's just showing you like these are the things that are on like staple items I'd like to buy at some point, as well as like hair tutorials and makeup tutorials. When it comes to outfits, they're broken down into 3 categories: clean, dirty, and packed. If any piece of an outfit falls into that category, the entire outfit goes in that category because that's easier for me. Any outfit I wear, I take a photo of and I put it in this Notion board, because if I am not comfortable enough to add it to the Notion board, then I should get rid of the items. Then I have very specific tags. You can see them here. And then the categories again. Pretty easy to navigate for me, works well. This makes it easier because if I pick an outfit out the night before, but then in the morning I'm like, oh shit, I don't feel like wearing anything that I picked out, I don't have to freak out so much about finding something to wear. Or like if I have spur of the moment plans, I'm not freaking out about what I need to wear because I have a Notion board that has things broken down into categories that make sense to me. This is obviously going to vary depending on what makes sense to you and what makes sense to your brain, but this is what works for me. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any other questions, just let me know though. Hi, hello, and happy Wednesday. I officially have made a template of this, not using photos of myself. If you guys want to use that, it is in the card in my bio, and if you click on that, it's the very first link in the set of links. If you like the template and you have the means to do so and you want to help me get out of debt, there's also a link to my Ko-fi, whatever it's called, and you can send me a tip, which would be much appreciated, but no pressure, and you don't need to do it if you don't have the means to do so. But thanks, I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, you can ask them here or also on Twitter. That's it. Okay, thanks, bye. Thanks. Okay, did you guys watch it? Was it good? No, it was me, so no. If you guys want the link to that Notion board, it is in my card. It's the first link on my card. If you like that video and you like that closet template and you have the means to do so and want to help me get out of debt, you can also tip me on Ko-fi for it. That would be lit. No pressure though. I might start sharing some more of my Notion templates. I just need to make them more aesthetically pretty, I think, for people. For me personally, I like them to be plain and boring because if they're aesthetically pleasing, I get really distracted. So this hairstyle turned out to be way cuter than I expected it to. I think I used to wear my hair like this when I was younger, like in high school, but who knows. Anyway, okay, so I have an issue with when someone criticizes me on the internet or disagrees with me on the internet or misunderstands me on the internet, primarily misunderstands me on the internet. I don't like to be misunderstood. I don't like for my words to be misconstrued, and I don't like for people to insinuate that I said something when I didn't say them. Those things upset me. And they cause me to get like aggressively angry, and I am learning that that is mostly an ADHD response, some PTSD, but mostly an ADHD response. And the more accepting I get of my, not accepting, the more aware that I become of my own ADHD responses, the more prominent they get, like the less I feel like I have to mask, which, okay, I don't know, science, explain. And I know that I also really like internet drama. I really like internet drama, and I struggle to let it go. I know that about myself. So I had filmed a TikTok where I basically said that someone mentioned addicts don't need to be reminded to take their medication. And that was really helpful for me because I forget to take my meds all the time. And I really struggled when I first got diagnosed, and sometimes still, with thinking that I was a drug addict because of how much I need my medication, which is stupid. It would be like me thinking I was a drug addict for needing migraine meds when I have a migraine. Same thing. And I at no point say, but remembering to take your meds. that makes you a drug addict. I never say that because I don't feel that way. For me, as someone who forgets their medication a lot, this statement meant a lot to me. And that's all I said. Was like, there you go, guys. And someone in my comments popped up and was like, actually, you're wrong. And was incredibly rude about it. And my first response was not kind. And I recognize that. It was mostly just like, it might be wrong for you and others who haven't experienced this. That doesn't make it wrong when it helps me. And then she said, yeah, but remembering to take your meds doesn't make you an addict. And I said, I never said that it does. Because I didn't. And I really wanted to make video responses. Like, I made a pinned comment that was like, hey, I know this may not apply to everyone, and I guess it needs to be said that, like, I'm not saying this is what I'm saying. And I pinned that, which was maybe taking it a little bit too far, but I wanted to make video responses. Like, I wanted to make video responses to make sure that I was fucking understood, because fuck you. But I realized that my response was not a normal anger response, that most people would just let it go at that point. Like, I've educated you and I'm good. And also that video would not have benefited anyone, including myself, because sometimes I explain myself into the ground, and that's not helpful for anyone. And Bella reminded me this too. Some people are just determined to misunderstand what you're trying to say, and that's not my issue. So a little bit of a learning moment, a little bit of growth for me. We'll see if that continues. I need to get my nails filled or removed. Side note. Alright, I have to go. It's 6:30. I gotta start getting ready for work. Like, more ready for work. I hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry for this incredibly long update, but like my meds kicked in halfway through and I was like, alright, we're focused. Let's go. I hope you guys have a great day. I am hopefully going to film a little bit more today. But we'll see. Okay, thanks, bye.
It's the lullaby straight till the morning. Oh, how we keep it going. This love is only moments, girl. And you know I'm carrying the world. So just fuck me like the side boy. Save me from all of the pain and the drama. I'm playing whispered on the lane with my problems. Hope it's somebody gonna solve them. And so I lose myself in labor. Time to cry when the day's filled. But when the lights turn low and there's no one here, can I shed a tear? Can you lullaby me? Oh, so baby, can you love me? I really want that lullaby. So love my body, lullaby me, oh love my body. Ooh, so baby, can you love? Yeah, I really want that lullaby. Yeah, oh. Yeah. Let me know, why you always so tired? Yeah.
Hello, good morning. I have a meeting in like 2 minutes, but I just thought I would pop in, give an update. It's Friday, the 20th. I am editing the Hey, what's up? Hello, it's Friday. I am gonna film my TBR for August in a second, but I was doing screen tests and I was like, may as well update the vlog while we're here, right? So I rearranged my entire bedroom. Not my entire bedroom. This half of the bedroom. I'm really thinking about moving my bed, but it would be a lot of work. So that's pending. If I do move my bed, I'll probably move my blue bookshelf over to this side of the room so you guys can actually see it more often, and then go from there. Hello? Me and this one are heading to my partner's. She's gonna meet his cat, So we'll see how that goes. I read Stragon by Terry Brooks and also The Tower and the Hive by Anne McCaffrey all yesterday. I was not supposed to do those until today, but because I was moving furniture, I was just listening to the book the whole time. And that's good, I guess. I'm currently reading Armageddon's Children by Terry Brooks. I really like the pre-genre books where like the world is coming to be. I enjoy those a lot more than the regular genre books. I think they're my favorite. And then after I finish that, I am going to be reading Street Magic, I think, or Circle of Magic, Magic Circle by Tamora Pierce, which is just a continuation of the Tamora Pierce free reads that I have been doing for what feels like 100 years. Luckily, I only have 2 or 3 more books in that series, and I am done. And then I am going to read the last book in the Gentleman Bastards series. For some reason, I thought that series was very long. Like, I thought there was a lot of books, but there's just 3 right now. And then the 4th book will eventually be coming out. But apparently that's been pending since, like, the last decade. So I don't know. But I'm hopefully going to finish all of that over the weekend. We'll see, though. It just depends on a lot of things. I really like this setup, though. I like having my bookshelves together. They were, you know, on separate sides of the room, and it was hard because I felt like I wasn't. So, like, if I didn't film in front of this bookshelf, I wasn't giving the gaze enough attention. If I filmed in front of this bookshelf, I wasn't giving the gaze enough attention. If I filmed on this bookshelf, I wasn't giving any of my other books enough attention, and it just felt like crummy, and I didn't like it. It also was really hard to try and set up filming because it was right against the window, and when the light would shine in, you wouldn't be able to see me. So now it's to the side of the window, so the natural lighting is really, really nice from this angle, and I like it. I like having my books in the background. I think that it looks cleaner. Not that I don't mind doing the filming on, I'm trying to thought, she just left the building, on my bed. But I was doing that because it was literally just very convenient. This setup, still very convenient, because all I have to do is move this rolling cart that's full of my yarn out in front of the bookshelves, and we're good to go. And then, like, literally that's all I have to do setup-wise. So I really like that. I like ease. I don't want, like, a full setup that's some, like, professional filming. That's not who I am. That's not what I want to do. So I'm really glad that I decided, I guess, not to do that. Anyway, I'm going to film my TBR in a minute. I hope you guys are having a great day. I will hopefully close out the vlog on Sunday, but it will more than likely be Monday because you guys know me. I'm forgetful at best. I am finally editing vlogs because I have not had the spoons to do so, love that. But yeah, that's finally getting edited, and I will soon be filming my romance recommendations, so stay on the lookout for that. I will check back in later. I hope you guys have a great day. Good morning, it's Monday. I'm closing the vlog out here, as always. All I read over the weekend was The Republic of Thieves. I finished that. I will say, admittedly, I kept getting the plot lines of Republic of Thieves, of the Locke Lamora books in general, confused with the plot line of Arthur Ben. I kept forgetting how incredibly similar those books were. So that was a little bit hard. I still enjoyed it, though. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it, but that's all I read, though. I didn't really read anything else. So I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys had a great week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I understand if you didn't. Stay on the lookout for that romance recommendations video. I will be talking a little bit about more on my thoughts and expand a little bit more on my thoughts with regards to romance and also recommendations as someone who doesn't enjoy romance. And I am really looking forward to filming that. Should be sometime this week. We'll see. But I'm gonna go. I hope you guys had a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I said all of this already. Sorry. Wow. Tired. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you want to. And I'll see you again on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, thanks. Bye.
It's the lullaby straight till the morning. Oh, how we keep it going. This love is only moments, girl. And you know I'm carrying the world.